We all dream of the open road, the wind in our hair, and the endless possibilities that come with it. The allure of the open road is deeply ingrained in the American psyche. The freedom of owning a car is a symbol of independence and success. It's a rite of passage for many, a milestone that signifies adulthood and responsibility. But for many, that dream becomes a financial nightmare. Vehicles, especially when financed, are one of the biggest wealth killers in America. They depreciate the second you drive them off the lot, losing value faster than almost any other asset you can buy. The monthly payments can drain your income for years, leaving you with little to no financial flexibility. Many Americans are trapped in a cycle of car payments. They buy a car they can't afford, often lured by the promise of low monthly payments. They get stuck with a high-interest loan, which means they end up paying far more than the car is worth. The interest rates can be crippling, turning what seemed like a manageable expense into a financial burden. Then they struggle to keep up with the payments, often sacrificing other financial goals. This cycle keeps them living paycheck to paycheck, constantly worried about making ends meet. Unable to save or invest in their future, they find themselves in a perpetual state of financial stress. It's time to face the truth. Car payments are not a fact of life. They're a choice, and it's a choice that's holding millions of people back financially. There's a better way, and it starts with understanding how this trap works. By recognizing the true cost of car ownership, you can make more informed decisions. Consider alternatives like buying a reliable used car, saving up to buy a car outright, or even exploring public transportation options. Financial freedom is within reach, but it requires a shift in mindset and a willingness to break free from the cycle of debt. The road to financial independence starts with one simple step: making smarter choices about car ownership. Car dealerships want you to focus on the monthly payment, not the total cost. They know that if they can get you to think about the smaller, more manageable number, you're more likely to sign on the dotted line. They dangle shiny new cars and low monthly payments in front of you, making it seem affordable. The allure of driving a brand new car off the lot can be irresistible, especially when the monthly payment fits neatly into your budget. But what they don't tell you is that you're paying a premium for that affordability. The low monthly payment often comes with a longer loan term, meaning you pay more in interest over time. The moment you drive a new car off the lot, it loses value. That's depreciation. In fact, a new car can lose up to 20% of its value in the first year alone, and about 60% over 5 years. By the time you've paid off the loan, you could be upside down, owing more than the car is worth. This is especially true if you opted for a longer loan term to keep your monthly payments low. This is a recipe for financial disaster. If you need to sell the car, or if it's totaled in an accident, you could find yourself owing money on a car you no longer have. Financing a car is like renting money at a high interest rate. The interest adds up quickly, and before you know it, you've paid thousands more than the car's original price. You end up paying thousands more than the sticker price over the life of the loan. This is money that could have been used more wisely elsewhere. That's money you could be saving, investing, or using to achieve your financial goals. Instead of sinking money into a depreciating asset, consider other options like buying a reliable used car or saving up to buy a car outright. By making smarter financial decisions, you can avoid the pitfalls of depreciation and debt and set yourself up for a more secure financial future. Remember, the goal is to make your money work for you, not the other way around. Make informed choices and drive towards financial freedom. Many people get caught in a cycle of car debt. They upgrade to a newer, more expensive car before they've paid off their old loan. This means they're constantly making payments, never getting ahead. The stress of high car payments can impact every aspect of your life. It can lead to missed payments, damaged credit, and even bankruptcy. And if you lose your job or face an unexpected expense, that car payment can quickly become an unbearable burden. The true cost of car ownership goes far beyond the monthly payment. You also have to factor in insurance, gas, maintenance, and repairs. These costs can add up quickly, especially for newer, more expensive vehicles. Before you buy a car, sit down and calculate the total cost of ownership. Factor in all the expenses, not just the monthly payment. This will give you a more realistic picture of what you can truly afford. Section 5. A Nation on Wheels, A Nation in Hawk, the Broader Economic Impact. The prevalence of car debt has far-reaching consequences for the economy. It contributes to consumer debt levels, which can stifle economic growth. When people are burdened by debt, they have less money to spend on other goods and services. Furthermore, the auto industry itself is built on a foundation of debt. Car manufacturers and dealerships rely on financing to drive sales. This creates a system where consumers are encouraged to take on more debt than they can handle. Section 6. Breaking free, practical tips for avoiding the vehicle debt trap. In this section, we will explore actionable strategies to help you steer clear of the financial pitfalls associated with car loans and vehicle debt. The good news is that you don't have to fall into the trap of car debt. With some planning and discipline, you can enjoy the freedom of owning a car without the burden of monthly payments. There are simple, practical steps you can take to avoid it altogether. These steps are not only easy to implement, but can also lead to significant financial benefits in the long run. First, save up and pay cash. This might sound daunting, but it's a powerful way to avoid the cycle of debt. The best way to avoid car payments is to save up and pay cash for a used car. By doing this, you eliminate the need for a loan and the interest that comes with it. This may seem impossible, but it's more achievable than you think. Start by setting a clear savings goal and break it down into manageable monthly targets. Second, create a realistic budget. A well-planned budget is your roadmap to financial freedom. Track your income and expenses to see where your money is going. This will help you identify areas where you can cut back and save more effectively. Identify areas where you can cut back and redirect that money towards saving for a car. Small sacrifices now can lead to big rewards later. Third, consider your transportation needs. Assess your daily commute and lifestyle to determine what kind of vehicle is truly necessary. Do you really need a brand new SUV? Or would a reliable used car meet your needs just as well? Often, a well-maintained used car can serve you just as effectively as a new one, at a fraction of the cost. Often, we buy more car than we actually need. This can lead to unnecessary debt and financial strain. Lastly, negotiate a better deal. Don't be afraid to haggle and ask for discounts. If you do finance, don't just accept the first offer. Take your time to explore different financing options. Shop around for the best interest rates and loan terms. By comparing offers from multiple lenders, you can secure a deal that minimizes your financial burden and helps you stay within your budget. By following these practical tips, you can avoid the vehicle debt trap and enjoy the peace of mind that comes with financial stability. Remember, the goal is to make informed decisions that align with your financial goals and lifestyle needs. Section 7. Used cars, your ticket to affordable transportation. Used cars offer tremendous value for your money. They've already taken the biggest depreciation hit, so you'll save thousands compared to buying new. Plus, insurance rates for used cars are typically lower. Don't be afraid of buying used. With a little research and a thorough inspection, you can find a reliable used car that will serve you well for years to come. Websites like Kelley Blue Book and Edmunds can help you determine the fair market value of a used car. Section 8. Cash is king. The power of saving up. Paying cash for a car may seem daunting, but it's the most liberating feeling in the world. Imagine, no car payments, no interest charges, just the freedom to drive your car without the weight of debt hanging over your head. Start by setting a savings goal and creating a plan to reach it. Even if you can only save a small amount each month, it will add up over time. The sooner you start, the sooner you can break free from the cycle of car payments. Section 9. Budgeting for your ride. Planning for the unexpected. Owning a car comes with unexpected expenses. Tires wear out, brakes need replacing, and accidents happen. That's why it's crucial to budget for these costs. Set aside a monthly amount for car maintenance and repairs. This will prevent you from going into debt when these unexpected costs arise. It's also a good idea to have an emergency fund to cover major repairs or a down payment on a new, to you, car. Section 10. Challenging the car-centric mindset. Exploring alternatives. In many parts of the country, owning a car is seen as a necessity. But before you automatically assume you need a car, explore your alternatives. Could you walk, bike, or take public transportation for some of your trips? Not only can these alternatives save you money, but they're also good for your health and the environment. If you live in an area with limited public transportation, consider carpooling with colleagues or neighbors. Section 11. Drive your finances forward. Take control of your financial future. Don't let car payments derail your financial future. By understanding how vehicle financing works and adopting smart strategies, you can avoid the debt trap and achieve your financial goals. Remember, it's not about driving the most expensive car, it's about having the financial freedom to live the life you want. Start today, make a plan, stick to your budget, and drive your finances forward. The open road of financial freedom awaits.